The Quảng Trị Citadel, a name etched into the annals of Vietnam's most brutal conflicts. The 81 days and nights of its defense in 1972 represent a chapter of unimaginable sacrifice. It was a conflict that would define the courage and resilience of a generation.
The year 1972 saw the North launch the Spring-Summer Offensive, known as the Easter Offensive, to the US and South Vietnam.
On May 1st, 1972, Quảng Trị became the first province in the South to be completely liberated. The United States and Saigon leadership were resolute in retaking Quảng Trị at any cost.
This recapture was crucial for gaining leverage at the ongoing Paris peace talks. The citadel itself was relatively small, only about 16 hectares, with walls approximately 4 meters high. Built during the Nguyen dynasty, its ancient stones belied its modern strategic importance. Militarily, it guarded the vital north-south axis, a choke point along the 17th parallel. Its control was indispensable for either side wishing to assert dominance in the region. Politically, it became a potent symbol of holding or losing land, a test of will and sovereignty.
For both sides, the fate of Quảng Trị transcended mere territory. It was a matter of national pride.
Diplomatically, the battle's outcome directly impacted the leverage held at the Paris Agreement talks in 1973. Every inch fought for within the citadel translated to a stronger or weaker hand at the peace table.
Thus, the Quảng Trị Citadel became the target of the most ferocious bombing campaign in the entire war.
It was aptly described as a bomb pocket, a place where destruction reigned supreme.
And a fire cauldron, where the inferno of war burned relentlessly for 81 days and nights. For 81 continuous days and nights, the citadel endured a hellish onslaught. The United States unleashed its full might, including the devastating B-52 strategic bombers.
These iconic aircraft delivered waves of carpet bombing, turning Earth into dust.
From the sea, powerful naval artillery relentlessly pounded the fortifications. The coastal bombardment was an incessant symphony of destruction, shaking the very ground. Land-based long-range artillery added to the devastating barrage from miles away.
Tactical aircraft provided precision strikes, aiming to eliminate any resistance.
Over 328,000 tons of bombs and munitions were estimated to have been dropped. This meant an average of hundreds of kilograms of explosives for every single square meter of the citadel.
Many historical accounts claim the volume of ordnance surpassed even the atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima. It was a concentrated devastation unparalleled in modern warfare, a true testament to human destruction.
Defending the citadel were the tenacious soldiers of the Liberation Army of South Vietnam.
Key units included the 304th, 308th, 320B, and 325th Divisions, among others.
Many were incredibly young, barely 18 to 20 years old, thrust into the crucible of war.
Opposing them were the forces of the Army of the Republic of Vietnam, or ARVN. They were directly supported by overwhelming U.S. firepower, air, naval, and artillery.
Soldiers lived and fought in a network of tunnels, constantly collapsing under the relentless bombardment. Tunnels flooded, filled with mud and the fallen, amidst acute shortages of food and supplies.
Entire units entered the citadel by the hundreds, only to emerge with mere dozens. Many soldiers' remains were never found, their bodies absorbed by the earth and the Thạch Hãn River.
The spirit was captured in the defiant motto, "As long as there are men, there is the Citadel."
As long as there is the Citadel, there is the nation.
On September 16, 1972, after 81 harrowing days, the Liberation Army withdrew from the Citadel.
This was a strategic withdrawal, ordered by the High Command, not a collapse.
Militarily, US and ARVN forces succeeded in reoccupying Quảng Trị town.
But strategically and politically, the US failed to achieve its decisive objectives.
The campaign was a horrific war of attrition, draining their resources and manpower. The immense cost exerted critical pressure, forcing the US to sign the Paris Accords in January 1973.
This ultimately led to the withdrawal of American forces from Vietnam.
Quảng Trị Citadel thus became less a symbol of military victory or defeat, and more of profound sacrifice.
Today, the Quảng Trị Citadel stands as a national special relic, a hallowed ground.
It is a vast cemetery without tombstones, holding the resting place of countless unknown martyrs.
Each year, ceremonies of remembrance are held, honoring the fallen heroes.
Floating lanterns drift upon the Thạch Hãn River, guiding spirits home. As the poignant verse reminds us, "Boat to Thach Han, row softly, my comrades still lie at the river's bottom." The Battle of Quảng Trị stands as a powerful symbol of revolutionary heroism.
They marched toward the Citadel, a generation ready to give everything for the homeland. Their sacrifice would echo through time.
Today, it serves as a solemn reminder of the invaluable cost and enduring value of peace. A stark testament to the horrific cost of war, etched forever in its sacred grounds. The spring-summer offensive began with swift, decisive movements across the South.
The initial capture of Quảng Trị province was a significant strategic victory. For the US, losing Quảng Trị was an unacceptable political setback. The order came down, retake Quảng Trị, no matter the human cost.
The Citadel, a testament to centuries of history, was about to become a battleground. Its geographic position made it an unavoidable strategic crossroads. Control of the Citadel meant command over a vast operational area. Beyond military gain, it was a battle for the very soul of the conflict. The world watched, understanding the international implications.
The decision was made. The Citadel would face an unprecedented deluge of fire.
The sheer scale of the bombardment defies imagination. B-52 arc light missions became a Dale horror.
The ground itself was reshaped by the sheer force of the explosions.
Naval guns roared, spitting fire and steel across miles of ocean. The sea itself seemed to join the assault, an endless bombardment. Thousands of artillery shells hammered the Citadel daily.
Combined attack. Simplified 2D jets, tanks, and infantry stick figures attacking a point. Coordinated, overwhelming. Close air support and ground artillery worked in deadly coordination.
This mountain of ordnance targeted a mere 16 hectares. The very ground beneath the defenders' feet was in constant tremor.
The sheer concentration of firepower at Quảng Trị was an unmatched horror.
As the tremors intensified, the world dissolved into an abstract nightmare, an intensity of destruction that remains almost unfathomable. Despite the odds, the Liberation Army defenders held firm.
From various divisions, they converged to protect this vital point. The ARVN, bolstered by immense firepower, pressed their assault. U.S. air power provided a shield and a hammer for the attacking forces. Naval guns offered continuous, destructive support from the sea. Artillery batteries suppressed enemy positions, clearing the path.
Survival in these subterranean labyrinths was a daily, harrowing struggle.
The conditions were unbearable, a constant battle against the environment and the enemy.
The casualty rates were catastrophic, leaving behind mere remnants of fighting forces.
Their sacrifice was absolute, their final resting places often unknown.
The rallying cry instilled fierce loyalty and courage.
For them, the Citadel was the heart of the nation, worth dying for.
The 81-day defense concluded, marking a strategic turning point.
The withdrawal was executed under darkness, preserving precious lives.
The ARVN reclaimed the Citadel, raising their flag over its ruins.
Despite the reoccupation, the U.S. failed to achieve its broader political and strategic goals.
It was, for many, a Pyrrhic victory, won at an unsustainable cost. The intense fighting expedited the path to the Paris Peace Accords. The Accords mandated the complete withdrawal of all American combat troops. The Citadel became an enduring symbol of courage and resilience.
Today, it stands as a shrine to memory, a place of quiet contemplation.
The silent field of nameless graves whispers tales of untold sacrifice.
Each year, tributes are paid, ensuring their memory lives on.
Thousands of lanterns carry prayers and remembrance down the Thạch Hãn.
Quảng Trị epitomizes ultimate sacrifice for freedom and independence.
It stands as a testament to the unyielding spirit of heroism in the face of impossible odds.
The Citadel serves as a powerful reminder of the precious value of peace. Its enduring scars speak volumes of the conflict's harrowing toll.
Lessons from Quảng Trị reverberate through history.
It reminds us of the profound price paid for freedom. A nation remembers, honoring those who became one with the land.
The echoes of their sacrifice forever resonate within these sacred walls.
The true meaning of the 81 days of Quảng Trị lies in its enduring human spirit.
A lasting legacy of heroism